Hey, what's up, y'all? I have to pop on this live again because I did a live stream the other day talking about how to get unstuck in life, and I talked about the importance of surrendering to your purpose. So, I just wanted to spend some time with you guys today to kind of go over something important. Someone asked me a question about hey, I hear you, Martell. Surrendering to your purpose, it begins to infuse your whole life with meaning and with that purpose. But what if I don't know what my purpose is? How do I find my purpose? And, that's an important question that you got to ask yourself. How do I find my purpose? How do I walk in my purpose? The answer is simple, but it's also complex. It's not something that's cut and dry. But I can't help you with this question because I know a lot of y'all are asking this question. This is something I've asked myself. I prayed about, I've searched after, a whole lot in my life. And, I'm going to share with you some of the progress that I made in being able to, walk in that whole situation for myself. So first thing I'll say is this. You being authentically you, the way God designed you, as you seek to contribute to the world, as you seek to, invest in the things that's valuable to you, that's you walking in purpose. You walking in purpose is kind of like when you see the bird flying through the air, it's walking in purpose. It's doing what it's made to do. You see a fish swimming and gliding through the waters, it's walking in purpose. It's doing what it was made to do. There's a certain level of fulfillment that comes with walking in purpose. Now, you take that same fish and you throw that fish on dry land, it starts to look stupid. It starts to flap around. I can tell, you're a fish out of water. I can tell that, you're in an environment that's uncomfortable. I can tell you feel stuck. You can see the frustration that's building up in the creature when it's out of its element. And in my experience, most people are out of that element for most of their lives. They like a fish out of water, flopping around, stuck, and they never find that groove. The things that you're made to do, it brings life to you. It brings energy to you. It brings a sense of fulfillment, but also it has an impact on others. Others see you walking in purpose. Others seeing you do what you were made to do. It contributes something to them. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. What are your gifts? What are the things you enjoy? Some of y'all like cooking. Some of you like hanging out with people. Some of you nah, I'm good on the people thing. You know what I'm saying? I care about people, but I don't like spending time with people. But I love doing research. I love doing this and that. That's going to give you a clue to what your purpose is. Find the things that you're gifted at, the things that you enjoy, the things that you love. And then you begin to look at how that intersects with the needs of the people around you. Some people need your artistic abilities. Some people need your ability to, speak and to have insight into things. Some of y'all are good at relationships, and so people need your help and encouragement on what it looks like to connect in relationships. We all have different gifts. Whatever your gift is, it's important for you to acknowledge it and not write it off, because people need what God placed inside you. And so often I see people burying their gifts, burying their talents, and yet the bulk of their time is spent doing things they weren't made to do. The bulk of their time, they're a fish out of water. They look awkward. They feel frustrated. They get no sense of enjoyment from it. Your 9 to 5, your job, your occupation might be something that you weren't made to do. And it's bringing frustration to your life. If you're in that type of situation, my encouragement to you is to find what you love and find a way to begin to transition yourself into doing more of that, because that's what the world needs. The world needs the gifts that God placed inside you for you to walk in those things, and it's going to feel natural. You're going to love doing it. And that's not to say it's not going to be difficult. It's not going to present challenges. But for you, you're going to love the challenge because it's something that you were made to do. The other thing is this, man, some of y'all are not spending enough time with God, period. You're not getting along. You don't even know what you want out of life. And so when I say walk in purpose, it's a strange thing to you because most of your time is spent doing the things that's expected of you. Our society conditions us to do this and do that, and to buy this and buy that. And it's just real easy. It's just real easy to just fall in line and to do what society expects you to do. Man, I gotta get this job. I gotta finish. I gotta go to college. I gotta like. No, you might not need to go to college. You might need to open that business. You might need to, start that lawn care service or develop these tech skills or whatever your thing may be. Like, stop trying to fit in the mold of the expectations around you. So it's important to silence the voices around you, to get alone, and to really begin to pray and ask God and ask your own heart, man, what do I want out of life? One of the things I just told someone who I was coaching is, what I want you to do is write your obituary. You write your obituary and be brutally honest with yourself. Be brutally honest in this process. You write your obituary. What will it say about you? If you are discontent with that, then a change has to happen. If you don't like your story as it is presently, then a change has to happen, and it has to start within you. You have to decide you want something different. So you write your obituary. Once you read it, if you're not feeling it, I want you to sit down and spend some time alone and think and daydream and imagine the things that kids do naturally, and the society around us snuff that part of us out. God gave us that imagination and creativity to exercise our gifts and allow those things to start to come into fruition in the world around us. But we have taught ourselves not to think. And so you need to get alone and daydream and imagine what you want your life to be about. So after that first obituary you write, that's the real one, that's reflective of your life now, you write a second one. And in that obituary, you write your life as you want it to be. You write your story as you would like it to be. And you be honest with God, and you be honest with yourself about what you really want out of life. And if those things are good and they add benefit to the world and they bring a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in you, then we're going in the right direction in terms of pursuing purpose. The last thing I say is this. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have all the answers up front. All you have to do is have a willingness to seek, and take the next step. Even though the path might be dark, your next few steps might have some light illuminated to it. So you say, I don't know what the next 10 years gonna be, I don't even know what I want it to be, but I know that, I hate this job and I love art and I want to do something that's related to art. Then you start to find ways you can begin to exercise those gifts to the benefit of the people around you and to the benefit of yourself. And you start taking those small steps, and then opportunities are going to start opening up. This is how God works. As you are seeking to be a blessing to yourself and others, and you walk in purpose, you use your gifts, opportunities are going to open up to you. And you may not have known your third step, but you took the first, and then you took the second, and then you took the third, and then lo and behold, God opened up opportunity for you, and you see the next couple steps. And then you take those steps. So it's going to take some courage on your part to move forward, even though you don't have all the answers. Move forward, even though you don't have all the answers, because this is the thing you must get into your head and into your heart. Success is you walking in purpose. The bird is successful when it's flying. The fish is successful when it's swimming. So we often think so much about results, man. What's the result of this? What's the result of that? Like, were you made for it? Do you love doing it? Is it giving a benefit to the people around you? Then you're successful. You're successful then, because you're doing something fulfilling, something that at the end of your life, if you die, you won't have to have regret. You don't have to have any shame connected to you not doing the things you love doing, the things that could benefit others, because you were so busy living out somebody else's dreams instead of your own. So I'm encouraging right now, stop judging success about results. Stop judging success by, somebody else's expectations for you. And you got to find the things that you love. You got to get alone and silence all the voices. Get off social media sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm on social media right now, like, get off Netflix sometimes. You know, you got to create quiet space in your life for you to be honest with yourself and to hear from God and to hear from the hear from your own heart, man. Like, and just reflect over your life and figure out what you want out of it. And then you begin to take the steps, the bold steps to build it. Once you do that, you can surrender to that purpose. And then you can build something that's powerful. Build something that's beneficial to the people around you. So hopefully that's illuminating in some type of way. Hopefully that's encouraging. You know, I just wanted to do some follow-up because I know a few people was asking me some questions because I talked about the importance of finding purpose. They was asking how you do that. I don't know how to do that. So hopefully this can give you some steps in moving forward. Anyway, you know, I care about y'all, praying for y'all. I wish y'all much success in life. And I'll get back at y'all in this series as we talk about limits and beliefs. All right.